Actually, this is in reference to a previous episode that we had, probably like, I don't know, 4 weeks ago, something like that. There's a present outside the door. Can you grab those?
Oh my god.
I'm not in on the spiel, so I can't be like, open the door for Jerry.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm accepting of
All right.
What is this? What is this?
You'll find out.
It's the Dr. Pepper.
Wait,
huh?
were they there the whole time?
Is it the
Have
Dr.
they been
Pepper?
there since I got here? Sorry, Adam.
No, it hasn't.
All right, so let's go ahead and try this out.
It's ice cream, everybody.
Yeah, it's ice cream. It's ice cream.
In a mug.
Is it the Dr. Pepper one?
Yeah.
Or is it the ranch one?
The ranch one.
It's Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. Perfect for your salads once melted.
You should have melted this a little bit more.
Like it hard. What do you think?
What am I tasting? What is this?
This is the Bluebell brand Dr. Pepper root beer float. Or just float. Dr. Pepper float. Yeah. It's interesting.
It's not bad.
I'm not going to say
tried
it's...
this before.
But it doesn't
No,
taste...
this is my first time.
It doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper.
I mean, I can tell that it tastes like if you were to let Dr. Pepper go flat and then freeze it and then kind of like slushy.
Not a fan of slushies.
It's not bad.
It doesn't really. I'm a little disappointed.
It tastes mostly like vanilla.
Yeah.
Like 20% Dr. Pepper, 80% vanilla.
That's a fair.
Yeah.
Because I can like have a hint of Dr. Pepper taste.
Yeah. It's like, no, it's not amazing. I'd probably eat regular vanilla ice cream before I eat this. So, but yeah, what were you doing this weekend?
Oh my god, I have a fucking long ass deal. So Friday, I went and bought gym clothes at Goodwill. Keep that in mind. So Friday night, we went over to my girlfriend's house, Val, and Autumn came out with her little daughter, Britton, who's, I might call her Fraulein from here on out.
Is she
Anyways,
German?
huh?
She German?
Well, no, she's she's blonde, blue eyes. In
Right.
Image.
Right. Okay.
So I called her Fraulein, and then John came out and we watched a movie. We had movie night. We watched I, Tonya.
The fuck is that?
It's about Tonya Harding, about the ice skater who her boyfriend's friend, her husband's friend, hired some random guy to beat the fuck out of some other ice skater. It's a long ass movie, but it's a good movie. So we did that, and then
It's a long movie, though.
Is it better than Blades of Glory?
Don't start
yeah,
watching
well, it's
it.
based on a true story. So, anywho,
Yeah, don't start watching it like super late.
Yeah.
Because,
Is it? Oh, because it's a long movie.
it's a long movie.
Yeah.
And then what?
yeah, it's a long movie.
Yeah. And then, was it Sunday morning or Saturday morning? Saturday morning, I went to the gym and I put on one of the pants I bought at Goodwill, and they were really tight on me, like skin tight. And I'm like, that's odd, because there's double XL on there. So I went to the gym with these tight ass fucking sweatpants.
Did they rip on you?
And he bent over.
No, I'm getting there. So I went and I did my workout, 30 minutes on the treadmill, lifted my 8 lift sets of whatever, and then I went to Walmart, bought a storage tub thing and laundry basket, and then I went home. And then I told Val, I said, hey, these pants are really tight on me. And so I was like, they're just tight. Maybe that's how they are. I don't know, because nowadays every fucking guy out there was wearing skin-tight clothing.
Right.
So like, maybe this is what it is. My sister came over, my mom and everybody were living in the living room, and I told them about the situation. They're like, go put them on. And I was like, okay. And I was like, see what I mean? Like, it's good on the waist, but kind of tight on the
Everywhere
legs.
else, yeah.
And they're like, those are women's pants. And I'm like, no, they're not. And they're like, those are women's fucking pants. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I was at the gym for an hour and 45 minutes in them. I went to Walmart. I was like, oh my God.
Were they like
It
yoga
looked like an
pants?
a homo F word.
Was it like skin tight?
They were tight. They were tight. They were still flexible, but they were like tight on my fucking legs.
I feel like you bought like yoga pants.
They had
I want to
zippers and
see
shit.
them now.
No, I'm not gonna fucking put them on no more.
Do you still have them?
I gave them to Val. I said, well, fuck, if they're women's, here you go. Like, use them to hang around or whatnot. And then Saturday night, what did I do? What did we do Saturday?
We went bowling.
We went bowling.
We went to Longhorn for a drink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went out. Same crew from Friday night. We went out to Longhorn for a drink.
Minus Britain.
Yeah. And then we went bowling. And that was fun as fuck. And everybody missed my fucking strike when I spin my hand around.
I didn't. No, I seen the strike. I just missed the.
Oh, you missed it? I grabbed
missed
the
the
bowling
spin.
ball and I literally do like a full on like swing around my back type of thing.
Like a
and I threw
softball
it
pitch.
and I got a fucking strike, and that's the second time I've ever done that.
Like a softball pitch.
Everyone was like,
They're like, nice strike. And I was like, did you see that? Did you see that? And Belle's like, don't ever do that again. And I was like, it's fine. And they're like, what are you talking about? She's like, he spin his whole fucking hand around and got a strike. And like, oh, that would've been cool to see. And I was like, God damn it. So, not bad, not bad. And it's 4th of July, everybody. Hit the music. Hit the music.
Oh shit! I wasn't
4th of
prepared
July.
for this. Wait, hang on. I don't remember which one it was.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Happy 4th of July. July 4th, 1776. This country come a long way and fought the British. Yeah. Send them redcoats back.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. With their teas and whatnot. I was over here with a kimono, which is a Japanese jacket, but in the American flag. Way to be a communist. I think that's what they call the Chinese. Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody, welcome to About an Hour. I'm Cisco with a mouthful of ice cream. This is,
This is Josh, and I don't have my mouth full of ice cream right now.
and this is,
Autumn.
and this is the spectacular 4th of July extravaganza special episode. Back to the news we go. And what a way to start out with politics.
Politics.
Hit it. Gotta put my ice cream down. So, this is interesting, folks. So, if my phone will cooperate with me. So, the Supreme Court is making it more difficult to convict someone of making a threat.
Okay.
So, the Supreme Court ruled Tuesday to make it more difficult to convict a person of making a violent threat, including against the president or other elected officials. The Biden administration had warned that the internet and social media have expanded the number and kinds of threats in recent years, including online harassment, intimidation, and stalking. And they warned the case could affect the ability to prosecute threats against public officials, which have increased in recent years. The High Court was ruling in a case that involves a man who was sentenced to more than 4 years in prison in Colorado for sending threatening Facebook messages. The man's lawyer had argued that he suffered from mental illness and never intended his messages to be threatening. The question for the court was whether prosecutors must show that a person being prosecuted for making a threat knew their behavior was threatening, or whether a prosecutor should just have to prove that a reasonable person would see it as threatening.
Okay.
So it almost sounds like they're gonna start not taking your threats serious.
Right. And so
Which is fair because it's a bunch of pussies behind keyboards, really.
yeah, I agree with that. I guess the question would be: is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well,
Because
let's talk about it.
Yeah, because and so in my opinion, making it more difficult to throw someone in prison for making a threat, that could be a good thing in the long run because the internet gives you access to all kinds of shit, and you can say anything on the internet. But like you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and suddenly you're in jail. That seems a little far.
Yeah.
But what if someone actually does follow through on that threat, and you could have stopped them beforehand? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think if you just like point it out to like officials, and there's always it's like telemarks. You know what I mean? And after so many telemarks, it's like, you know what? Okay, let's look into this guy.
Strike
this
three
guy
and you're
keeps
out.
doing it. Let's figure out if he's mentally incapable, or if he's actually gonna like keep people in his basement or some shit.
See, and that's where you get government overreach, because then you're like monitoring people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're already being
you're monitoring
I was
people
gonna
that
say.
are giving threats.
I'm talking
you're not
about
really monitoring the randoms.
it's like we already know the government like has CCTV cameras and also the shit like facial recognition. You already know that, but giving them access to like go through your messages, you know what I'm saying?
They already have access to that.
But
They don't have to ask
it's-
permission to do anything.
Yeah, but
that
they're
would be
not gonna-
unchecked. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but they're not
totally,
looking at you just to see, hey, let's see what Autumn's doing.
I mean,
And it's
It'd be
more
so bored
of,
with
hey,
my life.
Autumn's threatening somebody. Let's look into Autumn's shit because let's see, is she a normal person or is she going psycho? Then that's fair. Does that make sense? You have to bring up the red flag on someone for them to like, hey, let's start investigating before this gets bad. In reality, though, in today's world, it's gonna get bad and it's just gonna be like a tight little peek and it's like, it looks fine, whatever. And then murder happens and then they're at fault in America.
see, I guess it's just like my Edward Snowden way of thinking sometimes.
what?
Edward Snowden. Do you know who that is?
No.
You know what? Okay, well, Edward Snowden was... There's a movie called Snowden, came out in like 2013 or something like that, where he basically... The movie kind of details this guy that works for a very secure government thing for the United States, and he ends up finding out that his like department is able to go into anybody's like webcams and just look at their shit, like whenever, just because. Huh?
This is why I cover up my webcams.
Exactly, and that's why they have privacy screens now. It's like standard to give like a webcam with a privacy screen, because that's a real thing, and they admitted it. So it's like, holy shit, like that's totally real, and it's definitely threatening towards my privacy, right?
Right.
But in either case, for me to see that ruling and go, oh, that's not gonna get out of hand really quick. It's like looking at the Edward Snowden thing. It's like they're gonna have unchecked access to your shit, regardless on if they have a good reason for it or not. And we passed it as a law.
Right.
I don't see that turning out good. But
You don't see this turning out good?
I don't see it turning out good. If you give them unchecked access to your personal stuff.
Well, in reality, this is more for. It sounds like it's leaning more towards politicians, and politicians get a lot of shit.
That would be a different story.
It's
But
at the point where it's like, we don't, the Trumps, the Bidens, all those people that have so much heat, no matter what side they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's that. Autumn?
Was it me?
Yeah,
It's me?
I do. You want to talk about Texas teen, don't you?
I thought you had...
what's
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad. I got another one.
Pelvo? What is that?
So this is about a guy in Minnesota. So a Minnesota man with a heart-shaped tattoo on his eye, because that's an important facial feature.
Right.
Was arrested this month for allegedly pelting patrons and servers in a restaurant with Skittles, according to police documents obtained by the Post. So Tristan Stedina, he was 19, or she was 19. I don't know what it is. We can pull up a picture here in a minute. Allegedly burst into the business Friday and began throwing Skittles at employees and customers very angrily and vigorously, and left the incriminating evidence behind because, he wasn't going to pick up every goddamn Skittle.
Right.
So an officer noticed Skittles all over the ground and a bag of Skittles near the garbage, according to a statement of probable cause by the Mankato Department of Public Safety. One victim of the colorful attack reportedly told police she was hit in the back with a Skittle that led to a stinging pain in her back area. This man must have a hell of a fucking swing with these goddamn Skittles.
I would hire that guy for like baseball.
This
If
guy's
he
a
can
fucking-
throw
They're
a
just
skittle
throwing
like
them
that.
and he didn't have like a blow dart or anything like that.
He was just using his
said like he
hands,
was
I
just
guess.
chucking them. So cops figured out who the suspect was when the victim told him he had a heart-shaped tattoo under
That's
his eye.
not.
Pull it up. Did you find it?
Hang on, fucking
Put it on the
ad,
big screen here for
ad
me.
blocker, man. I'm telling you, fuck
So
this.
so he had a heart-shaped tattoo on his eye and another tattoo on the side of his face.
That's the person that was throwing Skittles.
Did you find it? It looks like a.
Yeah, I found him.
Can you put it to where everybody can see it?
Hang on. Let me
It's
see if I
a
can-
quite an interesting figure. But fucker looks like he's like 16.
I wouldn't even say that. He looks 12. Like a child.
So as the officers were placing the handcuffs on Stedina, he pulled away and attempted to break free from the officer's control. Stedina then wrapped his legs around Officer Gilbertson in an attempt to trip him. Eventually, the suspect was subdued after 3 officers took him to the ground. It took 3 officers to control little Justin Bieber here, who went the wrong
So
way.
apparently, his name is like Babyface Tristan or some shit.
How do you
He's
know
already
that?
balding. Look at this.
Not balding. He
That's
just has
balding.
short hair.
Nah, that's balding. I can see that. Look at that receding hairline.
What is this? What is this tattoo on the side right
Looks
You
like
know-
Tinkerbell.
No, I see. Maybe it might be like a screwdriver.
Does that look like a futuristic laser gun, or is that a fucking drill?
I think it's a drill. It might be a drill. This is looks like an Antichrist thing,
Oh, yeah.
unless that means something else in the gang
And
world.
this is when his heart was broken by
That's so cute.
Christy.
So he was just chucking Skittles at people, and they decided he was arrested. Or?
Yeah, it took 3 of them, 3 officers to control little cute Tristan here, who fell on the wrong way.
If he was black, he would have been shot. I was just, I'm playing. No, I'm actually joking. So, anyways,
I don't think you are.
that's too bad. So that person is now in police custody, and he's going to be charged with deadly assault or something.
Throwing
It's a
Skittles
fucking.
to the point where he hurt a woman's spine of some
Oh
sort.
man, and she wasn't wearing any
That
clothes or
girl
anything.
could have been in a wheelchair if it wasn't for that Skittle.
Jesus Christ!
Dude, I would milk the shit out of it, though. I don't blame her.
Would have fallen over in screaming agony. Ah! This Skittle! Ah! It hurt my 11th vertebrae.
They take her shirt off just to see the back, and all her back is covered in colors.
The bitch tasted the rainbow.
Yeah, from the dye of the fucking Skittles. Looks like you were pretty wounded. It's like, get a gurney, help me. Take me to the nearest medical facility.
That's
Oh, man. So that's that on little Tristan, who was heartbroken with his heartbroken tattoo. Autumn, take it away now.
Well, okay.
What do you got?
So a teen was found that was missing for 8 years in Houston. He was 17 years old when he went missing. He just vanished walking his dog in March of 2015. It actually doesn't. I was hoping that the article was going to give more detail as to where did he go, what happened to him, but they don't have anything except for that the family suspects, and they probably, I know a lot of times with missing people cases, when a child is abducted or whatever, they don't get the child back right away. They have to go through a halfway house to kind of, get used to going back to their family. So they probably haven't got to talk to the child yet, but they think that the child was, abducted for sex trafficking or something like that. They don't really go into much detail, but I thought
And
it
he
was...
kind of just popped back up 8 years later.
He went missing at 17, and then they just, I guess they just recently found him. They, had put a missing poster,
right,
via Facebook or something like that, and, I don't know, he just showed up.
Interesting.
What was this child's name?
17-year-old.
Yeah,
Right.
they didn't give the name. That's probably for privacy. Rudy.
Right.
Rudy is the name, but they don't give the last name.
Oh, perfect. Play me that mob music.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I don't know what.
I can tell you exactly what happened. I was 17, going through some hard troubles, and I met up with Fat Tony. I told him I've been gambling, and he said, but you're only 17. I said, it was hard in the playground. I had to get it through. I need more drugs to make the money. Fat Tony told me I can't do it no more. You owe me a lot of money. So next thing you know, Ricky Suave and Stanley came up behind me with guns on my head, and they threw me in the pedal van that was dressed like an ice cream van. As children followed us wanting ice cream, they sped away. I've been hiding in a basement, making up my dues as they beat the fuck out of me to make up for the money that I had fucking stolen from the Italians. Then they threw me and my dog. Did they find him with a dog?
He was in Houston, so.
Did they find him with a dog?
Yeah, they found him with a
Oh,
dog.
perfect. Then they threw me and my
I don't know
dog.
if they found him with the dog, but he went missing with the dog.
They killed my dog right in front of me to make up for my past dues. Knocked me unconscious and threw me in the hot desert of Texas, where I was found
8 years later.
by old man Mascrudel.
Old man was
And he took me to the authorities. And this is how I was abducted by the Italian mob in Texas. Yeehaw.
I don't.
And that's what happened to Rudy.
I think you got the wrong mobsters.
Monsters?
Mobsters.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Play it again. It was a cartel this time. Little Rudy was 17 years old. He was dealing coke in the back of the high school. When Don Felipe Calderon came and said, "You owe me money for the drogas." And he said, I'll get your money, Felipe. And he said, Rudy, you gotta pay me the money now.
He said, no chingate.
You know, yeah, and he said that in Spanish, which means fuck you, Mr. Calderon. So then him and Pablo and Fernando came behind me and put guns in my head.
But he's alive.
Huh?
He's alive.
Well, yeah, they had to like hold him hostage to throw him in the van.
Oh.
It sounds like a
They
shitty Netflix remake. It's like, we'll do one in Italian, and then we'll do one in Mexico, and then we'll do one in Japan. It's all gonna be the same storyline, just with different actors and languages.
So in 10 years, we'll do it this version, and then we'll do a remake in another 10 years, and we'll go this route. And then we'll do another version, and we'll go this route. And then in 30 years, 40 years from now,
We're gonna do a universe thing where they all come together and all have the same story.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Remember where all the pirates fight? We're gonna do the same thing.
It's gonna be epic. Very low budget and epic.
Oh man.
Anyway.
So
It
that's
have to be super low budget.
well, of course, because I don't got the money to direct it. So next story here. So I guess in Missouri, because that's how you have to say it. Missouri. There's some type of a Frankenfish that's being invasive and can survive on land for days. They're claiming they're a beast. So an invasive fish that is voracious predator capable of surviving out of water for days was recently caught in the southeastern Missouri, causing worry that the hard-to-contain species will spread and become a problem.
A what fish?
The northern snakehead, can we look that up? I'm a kick.
Oh, I think I've heard of these.
You've heard of these?
I think so.
The
Was
northern
caught last month in a
snakehead.
drainage pool at the Duck Creek Conservation Area. The last time one of the so-called Frankenfish showed up in Missouri was 4 years ago. So I guess many anglers say they're unaware of the fish, its potential impact, and what to do if they catch one. My question is like, what exactly? They're not really saying what's the problem here, besides it can live on land.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Oh,
these.
so it's got like feet. Like
I've
this
seen
is what it
these.
uses to walk or something?
Yeah, can you go to full-on image? Oh,
Northern
okay.
snakehead, pectoral fin.
Almost looks like a fucking python. But what's it doing on land?
Dude,
like,
they
how-
have like a urban.
Oh.
I think they're called like urban tales about these things.
looks like a python. It straight up looks like a fucking
Invasive
python.
It does look
aquatic
like-
fish.
But if they're living on land and they're invasive, what are they doing? Just sucking up the wild fish population?
Yeah, it's a top predator and disrupts the national aquatic feeding structure.
Okay, so they're
So I
destroying
guess it's eating.
the fishes that are native.
Well,
But
whatever
it's native
the,
to China and it's in
whatever
Missouri.
the fish needs to survive, like the regular fish, and this is eating that food. So
Why don't they eat this one?
I'm guessing because look, it looks like a reptile.
Yeah, it does.
Like you can see like the eyes and like the mouth. That looks just like a snake.
Python, yeah.
It's a.
Even the pattern on it is like a python.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go catch one.
It's one of them hybrids.
I don't think it's a hybrid, is it?
Well, it says it's native to Asia and Africa, so I mean.
But how is it able to live off land? Is my for days too?
I
It's
don't
just
know.
The big
I'm guessing their gills, like they can also breathe. Like maybe they have nostrils up here or something like that. But
Maybe.
their
I
gills
don't
are
know.
here.
It looks creepy, dude.
China. They just make it different out there.
Yeah.
Well, it's native
Asia
to China.
and Africa.
Well, yeah. Well, it's parts of Asia.
Oh my God! China and possibly Korea and Russian. Holy fuck! This comes from a fucking like a dictatorship. This is a
They
dictatorship.
probably
They're all
dropped it
communists.
here.
This is on purpose.
This is a communist fish.
Yep.
Yep.
This is done by Kim Jong Un, Xi Jinping, and Putin.
You know who the communist leader of China is?
Shockingly enough, I heard it the other day, and I'm shocked I remember.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even remember his name, but that sounds
What did
correct.
I just say?
It's
Chao
like
Jinping?
Xia Jinping or something.
That's right, isn't it? Or is it?
It's something close.
Is it Xi Jinping? Fuck, I don't even know what I just said.
It's
Play it again. Play the tape again. Chao Jinping. This is the World War III fish right here.
Yep.
That's what's gonna cause it. It's
This
gonna
is
be a
what's
fish.
gonna start it. This is what's made by them.
Oh
Ew.
Jesus!
Holy
Look at
fuck!
it.
Look at the inside.
Oh, it's got teeth.
Ugh, that looks like a piranha.
That's really
does
that's
kinda look
really
like a
fucking
piranha.
weird. Oh, it's small.
It's all sizes.
No, look at that.
Oh, these are all the same ones. Wow.
Immature northern snakehead fish. 2 adults on the side. Good God. Oh wow, it's in New York.
Oh, it's next to Scranton,
Oh no.
New Jersey,
Scranton?
or no, Pennsylvania.
Isn't that?
Wait, that's where they're locating it?
Well,
I
no,
thought it was in Missouri.
there's been
Confirmed
signs of it there.
observations on the green spots, so it's gonna be like. I mean, this is where like the river
Hey!
meets the
That's where I'm from, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton.
I'm a little boy. So my dad used to tell me, Joey, be careful about the snakes. The snakehead fish.
Technically, it's in New York. Technically,
it's at the border
but like
right
right
there.
there in the border.
What is that? Like a river runs through there? I'm
Probably,
assuming?
yeah. That's how all the states were set up. They all had access to fresh water.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
Wow, the more you know. The more you know. All right, time to get serious. Cut the shit. Oh, perfect.
I think when you let it melt, it tastes better.
tastes better. I already ate all mine, but I guess that would make sense. What if we melted it and then drank it like it's an actual float?
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
I don't want to melt it, but like leave it a little soft,
Softer,
you know?
yeah. Goes down easier when it's softer.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I was born and raised in Florida. And today on 4th of July, I'm proud to be a Floridian. So I'm gonna stick firecrackers in my mouth
In your
and
mouth.
rocket fireworks out of my ass and celebrate this day, cause I'm a Florida man. That's right, folks, Florida Man is back. You never heard me do one of those intros?
Nope.
Well, you're welcome. So, a 13-year-old boy, this was actually pretty impressive. This isn't something stupid, but still, don't fuck with gators. So this is about a 13-year-old boy. How old are your kids, Autumn? How old is the oldest?
My oldest is 7.
Oh, never mind.
He'll be 8.
So he's not 13. We can't
No.
use him as an example. Anyways, what's so funny? Anyways, a 13-year-old Florida boy shared how he bravely survived an alligator attack after realizing there was, quote, no getting out, end quote, without fighting back. Gabriel Clemis was swimming with his younger brother at Howell Creek in Winter Springs, Florida, when an alligator latched onto his right leg and tried to pull him underwater. Because you see, folks, the gator's a natural attack to kill an animal is to drown it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
This is as good as it gets as a Jack.
flips it and it
This is my
rolls.
Jack Hanna voice.
Yeah.
Or it almost sounds like Alan Alda.
No, you gotta talk like the
Can you do
guy,
Steve
crocodile
Irwin?
hunter.
Can I do Steve Irwin?
Yeah.
Do it.
Crockett, the gator, grabs the leg and John of Beauty just drowns the boy down in the water and he just eats it whole. Crocky, and that's everybody. So, anyways, the right. Get the top. And he, okay, Steve. Because, you know, she's straight out of America. I remember watching that as a kid. I was like, why does she sound so American? And later on, she was like from Oregon. So anyways, so latched on his leg, tried to drown him. Who is this from? Let's find out. The gator kind of just grabbed me from there. And then once he wrapped his jaw on me, I knew that there was no getting out. This is from the little boy.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess he repeatedly punched the alligator in the head, and the animal let go.
Whatever.
I don't believe that.
Whatever.
I don't believe that.
Well,
It's the death grip of a gator in a little 13-year-old boy's fist.
if you punched it in the
Not gonna
eye,
happen.
if you punched it in the eye, I could see that happening. You know,
you think
I mean, if
so?
I got punched in the eye, I'd let go of whatever the fuck I'm
No,
holding
they're
on to.
pretty vicious animals.
No, I get it, but
They
like
got
you,
a tight grip on
but
this.
I mean, animals, they weigh the pros and cons of keeping the food, and if the food is fighting back and it's like hurting you, then I mean, they could definitely just keep trying to kill you, but they also might die, and they're like, you know what, fuck it, it's not worth it.
I feel like this is an animal that deals with a lot of animals fighting back. So, like, punching that much?
Not really, like,
Kinda.
because this is Florida, right?
Yeah.
So you've got
Everything's wild
you've
in
got
Florida.
deer and like smaller like
Got pythons.
marsupials or whatever,
and
not skunks.
What in the fuck are you talking about? There is no marsupials in Florida.
They've got kangaroos out there, don't they?
We got swimming kangaroos. They can jump out of the water and just fucking knock you out with one punch. Fucking kangaroos are fucking wild. Eh? You ever seen a kangaroo jump out of the water?
Mate,
Florida's got these crazy aquatic kangaroos.
that'd be
Don't
wild.
get me started on Tasmanian devils and the dingoes.
The thing was, my baby. No, but like I don't feel like they have like really dangerous, I guess, prey. They're all just eat like plants and shit.
You know they got like a bad like python problem down there, right?
Oh yeah, but I mean like it's a python
human
versus a
caused.
crocodile or an alligator. I'm
Pythons
going.
are killing the gators.
What?
Yeah.
They are?
These are pet pythons that people just became irresponsible, along with the iguana problem
Oh, they
down
just
there.
let it go.
And they
Iguanas?
let it go, yeah.
Oh,
and it's
fuck.
gotten to the point where the pythons, because they're not in a tank no more, so
It's
they
not huge.
they get huge and
Yeah.
they start killing like the native species gators. So
Damn.
yeah. And I guess in the wintertime, if you like go, I don't know where,
Yeah.
there'll be a shitload of like iguanas on the floor because they
Oh
climb
yeah,
up the
they
tree.
die. Yeah.
Well, they're cold-blooded, so when
Yeah.
it freezes, they just fall down.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's the
it's-
thing.
yeah.
I did see that.
They're
actually.
trying to kill them off because the iguana problem is just so bad.
Yeah.
So they're just freezing them or what?
No, the natural like
Because
weather.
they're cold-blooded, they have to be warm,
Oh, okay.
right? So
Yeah.
when they go up in the trees to sleep, they get so cold because of the winter time.
Yeah, once it hits 32,
They kinda freeze up.
They freeze and they literally just either they die.
So then why is it a problem? You would think one good cold winter.
Well, they do. They try to kill them off.
Yeah.
But as soon as the sun hits them, and obviously they don't kill them. So when the sun hits them and they warm up, then they go back to being iguanas.
Yeah.
That's how cold-blooded animals work.
So they die and then they come back
they
to
don't
life?
die unless you kill them.
Yeah.
They can freeze up, but yes, if they're frozen up for so long, they can die.
Oh.
Like have you ever frozen? I mean, this is gonna be a poor example, but have you ever frozen like a housefly? Like you put it in the freezer
But you
for
don't
like 15
freeze.
minutes.
You gotta put it in the
What the
fridge.
fuck is putting a...
So
Like
if you put
fly in
so
a-
what he's trying to say, if you put like a bug, like let's say a butterfly, in the fridge, not the freezer. If you put it in the fridge, it'll freeze up in a way. It won't move or nothing.
Yeah.
And you'll think it's dead. And then you just put it out in the sun. Once it warms up, it can move and it's back to being how it
Yeah.
was.
It's really weird.
Oh, okay, well,
No, I don't know if there's any,
I've never
like-
done that.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any like
I mean, neither.
brain damage, but they just go back to being like normal
Yeah,
insects or
it's just the
whatever.
way their body works.
Yeah.
So this little boy, I guess, punched a gator in the head and then went to swim back to shore, went to a nearby house and calmly called his mother. And then he called 911. And he told the operator an alligator bit him on his right hip. Let's bring back little Timmy from last week.
Okay.
An alligator bit me from the right hip. I'm okay though, he said on the call. I can walk and I can stand fine.
Well, you forgot he's 13 now, so you got to do like the cracking voice thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I can walk it. I can stand fine. So little.
I can walk.
Oh wait, who is this? Is this the mother? He is now recovering at home, but is not completely out of danger yet. Did they take the gator home? What the fuck does that mean? What the? Oh,
He knows where you live, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You punch him in the eye, he's coming for you.
So there's huge concern for infection.
Oh, yeah.
Is what the mom said. We talked with infectious disease experts, and they said about 10 days until we're really out of the woods, just because of how deep the wound was and the creek water. So this child's gonna die. Next story.
Oh my god.
Bye, little Timmy.
Yeah.
The kid fights a gator off, and then his reward is to die a slow, painful death after.
At least he didn't get rabies.
Oh my god. Yeah,
No,
right?
he probably got rabies first, and then and then follows the infection, kills him.
Right.
Oh boy. So next one. Where are we at on time?
Damn. We're at 35.
That's right. We're back to our short episode.
Yeah, we're back to the short ones.
So this one.
Until next month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a California man has been sentenced for 6 years and 9 months in prison for duping investors by telling them he was using cow manure to create green energy. So from March 2014 to
Brown
December 2019, Ray Brewer, 66, falsely told investors he was building machines called anaerobic digesters, which, quote, use microorganisms to break down biodegradable materials and turn it into methane, end quote, in several California counties. Before I begin, if you ever want to scam a dumb state, go to California. Tell them it's eco-friendly, and they're bound to eat it up. So Brewer told investors they would receive 66% of the profits from this process, along with tax incentives. Throughout the scheme, he tricked his investors by sending forged lease agreements with dairy farms, false bank statements showing he had been giving loans to build the digesters, forged contract with multinational companies, and even fake pictures showing the digesters being built. Brewer would also send fake updates on the progress of the construction, which included invoices, power generation reports, construction schedules, and more pictures. Over the course of the scheme, Brewer stole $8,750,000 from investors. After receiving the money, he transferred to various bank accounts and used it for personal expenses, including a Dodge Ram pickup truck. Yee! 2 plots of land and a 3,700 square foot custom built house.
Oh, see, he did it stupid. I got a legitimate question here.
What's that?
Would
I do this? Yes.
No, hang on, wait. Because you got to think about it this way. You got $8 million. Let's just round it down to $8 million. You got six and a half years of prison you're looking at, right? That's a damn good investment. Like more than $1 million a year just for being in prison. And then you don't spend it on things though. You send it off to like, I don't know, what is it, Cayman Islands, wherever they put the money. And then once you get out of prison, get your money.
Yeah.
And now you're a millionaire.
That's true. So Brewer occasionally...
Is that how it works though? Like for real?
No, usually you don't get caught though. That's the thing. Like he did it stupid and he started spending money because the government's just gonna take the land and then give the money back to the investors. So you don't do that. You don't put the money into things that they can get stolen or whatever. You just
Brewer
take it off the
would occasionally refund an investor their money. But he used newly obtained money from other investors he was lying to in order to do so. When the investors discovered what was going on, Brewer fled to Montana and changed his identity. He should have left the country, for fuck's sakes. After he was arrested, Brewer claimed to have been in the Navy and recalled how he once saved several soldiers during a fire by blocking the flames with his body so that they could escape. Brewer has since admitted that these were both lies meant to curry favor with law enforcement.
Jesus Christ.
So it's a lie within a lie. What a hell of a Ponzi scheme.
That's not even a Ponzi scheme, though. He just straight up lied and took their money.
Guys.
Yeah, but it's not.
$8 million later, Josh.
No. A Ponzi scheme is when you say, "Yeah, I'm doing this thing," and then you get the money, and then you sell them something that isn't like real.
That's exactly what he did. He was selling some manure shit, apparently was being built.
I don't know if that's Ponzi. I mean,
Well,
it might be. It might be a form of Ponzi.
He was promising
scheme.
these investors, oh, it's the newest technology and eco-friendliness. And they were going, oh my God, I love eco-friendliness, windmills, and masturbation to windmills. You know how it goes. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Oh, windmills.
Greta Thunberg is my idol.
Oh.
That girl's 17. Oh, no. I'm a pedophile.
She's almost there. No. Go ahead.
Catch me outside, girl, mate. And so can she.
Gross.
You find the Catch Me Outside girl gross?
Yeah, I do.
She's got a hell of a body for 20-something now.
Ugh. She's a millionaire, though.
Is she?
Yeah. She has at least $1
Gucci
million.
flip flops. Can't be on the 10 of
Oh, yeah, she did some music productions or
I
whatever the
dig
fuck.
it. I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't.
Wow. She's got bad taste in music.
I like Queen.
Just because you watch a movie does not make you a fan.
Nah, bro. You know, I've liked Queen for like
No,
15
you didn't.
years. Yeah,
No,
I
you
have.
did not.
Yeah, in high school.
No.
Yeah.
Never. We're moving
I
on.
wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't look at me for confirmation, Josh.
Oh, and last bit of news, you're gonna get flying cars. Good night, everybody.
What? Don't.
So it's official. There is electric cars in the work. It just got approved. So the electric
cars?
flying car design is capable of.
Teslas.
No. So I don't know who does this one, but Leaf Aeronautics. So it's capable of driving on roads like an automobile, or taking off and flying like a vertical takeoff and landing VTOL aircraft. Just received the all clear to flying under experimental status from the FFA, a step on the path towards type certification.
I want one.
So
It's been in development since 2015. This is a Model A. It's expected to go for $300,000
Ugh.
by 2025. Yeah, I knew that would change your mind.
No, it's not. Let me just.
It's becoming the first true flying car design with a legal sign-off to fly from the U.S. government, according to the company. True is in quotations because the FFA has awarded its blessing to similar models. So this is kind of what we're doing. And
I need.
are you trying to find the video? What are you doing?
Well, I found this picture and I'm like, I don't see how that could fly. So I need to figure out.
Like what it looks like
Yeah,
in
like
real
what
life?
it actually looks like. I'm seeing like shit like this. See that one right there? Oh.
The Jetsons.
No.
How does that fly? Oh, there's propellers in the fucking.
It's supposed to be electric too, by the way.
Oh, I see what's going on.
How much did you say it's going for?
300,000.
Okay.
I see.
I'm gonna need a lot of donators.
Look. Those are the propellers, I think.
It's time to start that OnlyFans. Would you like to support?
Well,
would you like to support Autumn's cause to have a Fuller's flying car?
Technically, these are fans, so it could be, it runs off only
So what?
fans.
Is it a single? What did you say?
That was good.
I missed it.
I said, well, these propellers are technically fans, so it could be, it runs off only fans. So, I mean, I guess that's fair.
Can you don't play the sound? I was gonna say.
Oh, don't play the
Is
sound.
there a demonstration? Is this a single person thing?
No, 2 people.
It looks like 2 people, but what I don't understand is
I think I can put my kids on top of each other.
because like the battery.
Yeah.
Here, look. That guy looks so weird. He looks like he's
this
Rasputin.
is the inventor.
Looks like
He's
Rasputin.
probably in part with it.
And look at his house. Okay.
This
Whoa.
is. Oh, what the fuck?
So wait,
Wait a
would you
minute.
be
Oh,
able
wait,
to
what was
fly over the red lights? If you can drive,
Well,
right?
it's technically FAA certified, so yes.
But you know what I mean? If you
But-
can,
but
if you can
low-flying-
drive and you can fly,
Low
could you just-
flying aircraft aren't. It's not a thing, like, because you're flying under the radar,
Well,
literally.
buddy, this is in the hills in this demonstration. This thing is fucking high up there.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you think of like the height of the trees
I
against
don't
this,
get that though.
What? How it's
it
flying like
flies
that?
sideways
because
like that.
because that's what I was saying. The fans, only the fans in the car is flying it. So what I'm assuming what happens here. Hang on, let me see if I
See,
can.
because you have cars flying like normal, how they should be, and then when it flies through the mountains, all sideways. So how the fuck are you?
All right, so look at this.
Are you gonna be
That's
like
what it looks like.
turned
Yeah,
sideways?
so basically it'll
It
kind of
looks
like
fake.
rotate 90 degrees, and then this, like, I guess, vent will have an intake of air which will propel the car forward, and then it would come out the back, and then you just go
I
that
feel
way.
like
But the battery would be like underneath you, or I guess when it's flying it'll be behind you.
Why are you so intrigued by the battery?
Because batteries are blowing up all over the fucking world, like with the whole Tesla thing. They've recalled like hundreds of thousands of cars, and I'm like, I still don't. I want an electric car. It's cool, but like I don't know if I trust the technology yet.
I don't trust it.
Especially if I'm flying. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that shit
I'm
catches
flying
me
and the
out.
battery blows up. You're gonna die. Like, I'm sorry.
That's it. That's it.
So, but it's saying that it's
ain't
coming.
no parachute here.
Yeah, it's saying that it's gonna come out in 2025, I guess, but.
that's not that far away. I just
Yeah.
don't see that. They're not even. I don't know. Seems.
It's the Flintstones. Oh, wait, never mind.
I want to see how it actually works, because I've seen this flying car that came out like 3 years ago or something, where it's like an actual car with like wings and shit. But this idea, this is basically the idea right here. It's like where there's propellers and it's just propelling you forward, I guess.
Welcome to Earth, third rock from the
Pilots are going to be out
sun.
of jobs if that's the case.
Who?
Pilots.
Well,
Yes and no.
not necessarily. And you got to remember, these are $100,000 at least.
300,000.
Oh, 300,000?
It's
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Everybody's going to get an OnlyFans. And
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the way to make money, everybody.
Afford
Get
your
naked for
OnlyFans
horny
with
old men.
OnlyFans.
Post daily and tell them they're pretty.
Anyways,
And deal with a lot of dick pics there. OnlyFans, the way to make money. So,
speaking of
Women are used to
electric
that.
cars,
are you ready? Are you ready for the greatest match in social media? Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
So I was like Ziggyberg.
Ziggy.
Did you hear about this? Did you read about this? So, Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg want to fight in a cage match.
Okay.
like literally, like
yes,
physically.
yes.
I thought they don't believe in that kind of stuff.
The opportunity to engage in an impromptu training session will last 4 hours. So I don't know where this is going. Elon Musk is training. Mark Zuckerberg, from my understanding,
He's already in MMA.
he does know
I hope he loses.
jiu-jitsu. Who?
Mark Zuckerberg.
That's kind of what I'm pulling for. I'm pulling
fucking
for Elon.
asshole.
Well, Elon is much bigger
Yeah.
than
Elon-
Zuckerberg.
I feel like-
That's not
like
why.
his stature, he's just built different. He's like in a different weight class. So that's the first thing. But
Good.
Zuckerberg does know jujitsu. And you know, if he knows how to take him down, legs, throat, that type of shit, then he could win. But because of the sheer like mass of Elon Musk, he could just overpower him and just throw him on the ground.
So the research scientists at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology expressed great admiration for Musk's impressive physical attributes, highlighting his strength, power, and skill both in stand-up combat and on the ground. Witnessing, Mark Zuckerberg's dedication to martial arts is a social of inspiration for Friedman. I don't know what that is, but I mean, this is going to be very interesting to say the least. By the way, this is going to be a pay-per-view match, will it not be? I'm assuming.
You know, I feel like The Onion should produce this.
So Zuckerberg, I don't know
You
what
know
that
The
is.
Onion is?
No.
They're a really popular like fake news source, but it's like not. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be like a comedy thing, and they've been going for like 20 years or more. And they have like one of the ones I remember the most is neck belts. It's like seat belts in your car, but for your neck, so that way your head doesn't hit the steering wheel if you get in a car accident. It's like, wait, wouldn't that just decapitate you? Like,
So Mark Zuckerberg's been
funny.
training in Brazilian martial arts of jiu-jitsu. And I guess he's been doing it really good. And obviously, Elon Musk, I don't know, is getting trained for something. For cage fighting, I'm assuming.
yeah, I feel like he just needs like basics. Because, like I said, he's large. He's a big guy.
Who are you pulling for?
Zuckerberg.
I am gonna say Musk will probably win.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
But
Just
who do
because-
you want to win?
Who do I want to win? I want them both to suffer from internal injuries and die. Like,
Why? Why?
Cause man, I don't want to get into it.
Why?
I don't wanna
Yeah,
get
go
into
into it. We got time. Look,
No, we gotta still talk about your closer thing.
the videos. That's about it
Yeah,
after this.
all the videos. That's like 10 minutes.
Come on, Josh.
Come on, Josh, get
put
to it.
out
Why?
there.
Why do
Why
I?
do you want them seeing in pain? Both in pain.
What do you mean?
You just said.
That's very not liberal.
I know it's not liberal.
You want to
You're
see them
right.
in pain? Why?
Because I want them to be human beings instead of these idols for people.
I don't think no one really sees them as idols.
A lot of people do, and it's kind of scary. It's kind of like Trump too. It's like, oh, he's like, you know, like he's put on like t-shirts and hats, and he's like this super buff superhero or some shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen those things.
I think everybody wants a good superhero, though.
Yeah,
I think
but not
everybody
Trump.
looks forward to somebody that's going to make the world better.
I
in some
agree,
way.
but it's not Trump. It's nobody that we like or that has a platform right now.
I think Trump did pretty decent. His mouth is
Jesus,
just what got him in trouble.
That's our superhero. Just kidding.
Jesus,
Amen.
he's this erect American dude with like a backwards hat, like that kind of like long hair, holding a can of beer, driving a motorcycle.
So I don't know. I think Musk is gonna obviously take it, but I don't know. Something about I don't think Zuckerberg's got a chance. But all I can see is he's a lanky dude,
Yeah, he is.
and
That's what
lanky
I'm saying.
dudes can be pretty quick. So if he can get like pretty quick around Elon and get some few in there, maybe.
It would have to be like how many rounds he can actually last against him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
If
like
it-
he can do, Musk can do some damage. One good square
Oh
kick in
yeah,
the
yeah,
chest.
he can probably chuck Zuckerberg left and right.
Yeah, but one good square kick in the chest might like take away his stamina for the
Might
whole
blow him.
round. You gotta rest on that
Why
shit.
leave him without air?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you can't breathe, you can't move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't
I
know.
don't know. Yeah, Team Musk.
Alrighty, so we are going on to
All right, let's go to videos. So this is a
Wait, hang on, wait.
what is this? A mother and a daughter?
It
Yeah.
looks like a man.
It kind of does. Huh?
My daughter doesn't like me spending time with my stepdaughter.
Might be a guy. Oh,
shit.
And the little daughter, the real daughter, came out of nowhere.
Did she get run?
Oh, yeah,
She ran her
He
over.
ran her over.
Damn.
Hey, Autumn, you should get your kids a Jeep.
Running over little kids since 2003. All right, let's go.
All right, and the next one is I thought this was funny.
So it's a China versus Nigeria.
Yeah.
I guess.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a physician. I want to invent a kind of medicine. People who drinks it will never die.
That's a very lofty goal, and I like it. That's very specific too. Nice. Okay.
What would you want to be in future?
I would like to be a terrorist.
A terrorist.
Dude, everybody runs away.
I want to be a terrorist.
You want to be a terrorist, right?
What do you want to do when you grow up?
And that's what you should do to children that want to be terrorists.
Yeah, I agree.
Or are generally confused, or want to be cats for the day.
So this one is
my God.
This is a woman, very
woman-
attractive woman, and
How do you know she's attractive?
well,
Look at her elbows.
from the back.
She's at least 30
What
years
is
old.
wrong with you? This is the second time you point out elbows in women.
Yo, elbows and hands. That's how you tell
What
the.
is
That's how you
fucking
tell
wrong
the age.
with you?
That's how you tell the age.
That's how you can tell the age. Like how wrinkly
first thing
it
I
is.
see in the morning is not an elbow. I want to see a face.
Okay.
So, all
Is she
right.
going to sleep with makeup on too?
So this is Indonesia, huh? Well, if they're that hideous, yeah.
Ugh.
Tell
I
them wear
don't.
that shit 24/7.
All right,
That's
so
why you always want a natural, beautiful woman. And the makeup is a plus.
Sure.
So this is a lady, and we're gonna say she's in Indonesia.
Indonesia?
Yeah, Indonesia. And here she is interacting with an elephant.
Okay. To pet or not to pet? That is the
She's
question.
trying to give him a leaf and trying to get her slipper back on. And what a
What's up,
beautiful
buddy?
creature right there, right?
Oh,
How cool is it to be? Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That's why you
elephants are
That's why you don't fuck
I
with the
gotta see it
wildlife.
again. I gotta see it again.
That's why they tell you don't touch the buffaloes in fucking Yellowstone.
Oh, see, once I saw those ears, I knew some shit was about to happen. Like, it moved its ears back.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, buddy? I'm about to kill my friend. Damn, dude, where does that tusk go?
Damn it, I hate it when
I
people
think-
do a terrible job videoing too. I wanted to see that.
I
Well,
think...
her friend was in danger.
I don't give a fuck.
So I know for a fact that
Be
the
your
tusk hit her
part.
in the ribs. I know for a fact the tusk hit her in the ribs, but I don't know because she moved afterwards. I wish I could record or not record, rewind these videos. Oh, whatever. So yeah,
I
she's
wish
probably
we could
fine.
see the what ending happened. Don't blow your
Oh,
character.
she's definitely-
if
something
you're
fractured.
videoing, be a good videoer
Yeah.
and continue.
This is
videoing.
2023. Like you have a
Jesus.
good phone in your hands now. You can record it.
She just wasn't on top of it. So these guys are at some shitty ghetto bridge.
Yeah. Probably
And,
in like
They're
Lake
all in
Havasu or something.
swimsuits. I don't think this is a Havasu. Havasu's 10 times nicer.
But they're all wearing like bathing gear. It looks like so. It's
Oh.
some type of
Yeah, it's a lake or a river
area.
of some sorts with a bridge. And there he goes on the swing, and he flips back.
Oh my!
Ah, he landed right on the concrete.
Oh man, his
Oh
ass.
my god! Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, no, he's
had
not
to-
dead. That shit would have hurt though.
His head bounced off the
Bro
concrete.
had 3 weeks to let go. He didn't watch no Spider-Man. I love these fucking comments, bro. Controller disconnected.
All that fucking water, and he chose to land there.
Yeah, literally. Okay.
Oh
here we go.
man. So next is a trolley ride getting pulled by horses,
Okay.
and
Oh.
horses have gone
Oh my God.
rogue. Horses have gone
Jesus.
rogue. No one can control it.
And just everyone's just.
And
Yeah, I
everyone-
would have gotten
he
that too,
jumps
guy.
out. Everyone's abandoning ship.
See, I would too.
Meanwhile,
Like,
that person there, I don't even know.
Runaway fucking horses. Like I'd be afraid to go in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Like
looking
people
great.
jumping off like they're on the bus from Speed.
I paid for this ride I'm staying on. That's what it looks like too.
All right, so it looks
So
like we have
this guy's
some.
ready to die.
Yeah.
So they put a splash pad for him.
It
or
looks
a
like
crash
it looks
pad.
like he's gonna try to commit suicide by jumping off
Yeah,
a
and they got
10-foot ledge.
Yeah, and they got the crash.
that's gonna
pad.
kill
oh,
you.
no, that's gotta be like 15, 20.
No, that's only one story there.
It's not enough to kill him. for
Yeah,
sure.
like you need to be
That's
like
break an arm.
40 feet in order to
That's
kill
fair.
you or more.
So he's ready to jump on the crash pad here, and completely misses.
You didn't fall on the microphone.
So wait, why was he
He just hit
trying
the
to die
fucking
or something?
Splat too.
I mean, that would have knocked the wind out of you. You wouldn't have.
Oh,
Top 5 chilliest suicide or chillest.
chill suicide.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Chill
He
ass
said
background
he
music.
wanted to die. He didn't care how. He was gonna
Bro
go.
was really trying to put it in the coffin. All right.
All right.
Situational.
Oh, so this
awareness.
is pretty good. Autumn, I hope this never happens to your kids.
This was 8 years ago.
So push play here.
So situational awareness
Be
is
aware
about
of your surroundings.
it's about much more than self-defense.
There's a little boy here, a girl with a pink backpack.
Oh.
She gets trapped by the door.
Oh my
What is the
god.
fucking bus driver
Everybody-
blind?
Oh my
Everybody's
god.
What the
unaware of
fuck?
it, and this kid is going for a joyride, holding on to his hand. Fucking
She didn't
straps.
even make sure he was out the door.
Hey, little bitch should have been out.
Did nobody realize this?
No one's
She's not
aware.
even slowing down.
That kid's shoes are probably already worn out.
Yo, I would have.
Wait,
I would
how long
have
does
wanted.
it take before this bitch realizes that that little girl's there? Goddamn, Devin.
You're the one at fault here, Devin.
Oh, that is a Devin.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I would
It
have
looks
made
like that little
sure.
kid got up and took off running. I would have too.
I would have made sure that person went to prison for at least 5 years. Like,
I need to know. You're gonna have to find this fucking story and find out what happened with
yeah,
that.
like I want to know what the fuck happened to this person because like she should be in prison. Like
Something.
you're in charge of other people's kids and then you're just gonna do this dumb shit. Watch her. She didn't even make sure she gets out the door. She just keeps looking straight and then closes the fucking door on the kid.
Oh, kid should hurry the fuck out of the bus.
No, shut up.
Everyone's on a time limit, all
So
right?
I've actually been dragged like that.
What?
Yeah, not like on a bus, but my dad actually did that to me when he was drunk though. So like,
That doesn't make it any better. He was driving.
but at least he had a little bit of a reason, like he was impaired, you know. So like,
I mean, she could have been impaired too. She's wearing sunglasses.
I don't know. You're
How old
probably-
ago was this? What did you
This
say?
is 2015, so May 15th, 2015.
Actually, well, I just found it.
Okay.
Moment a 6-year-old Kentucky girl is dragged 1,000 feet along the road after her backpack got stuck in school bus door. Fire driver is now facing a civil lawsuit from a furious mom.
Yeah.
Allie Rednor, 6, was stepping off the Jefferson County Public School bus on May 15, 2015, when the door closed on her backpack, trapping her. Driver Melina Sanders failed to notice what happened and drove off. Surveillance camera on the bus shows the child being dragged several blocks. Allie was taken to the hospital where doctors said she suffered severe abrasions to 12% of her body and was forced to undergo several surgeries.
Holy shit.
Sanders was fired back in 2015, but is on civil trial this week after the girl's mom filed a lawsuit against the driver in 2018, seeking unspecified damages.
3 years later? Mm-hmm. That's strange. I would have made sure that happened like the next day.
They probably. I mean, to be honest, they probably had a lot of things
To, like,
that
to,
they
like,
were
go-
dealing with.
What
Yeah, she
are-
probably needed skin grafts.
Yeah.
What are
Probably.
abrasions?
Abrasions are just like if you were to.
Rashes?
Yeah, but like it could be cuts, bruises, broken bones, anything that has to do with hitting like something physical, like the road or a wall. So, I mean, I could. She was basically on the ground the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, like it probably would have gotten like here, like her legs.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
maybe even like an
her
arm or
arms,
something. Yeah. So, I mean, she should have been fired, imprisoned, and sued. That's what I would have.
Yeah, for
said.
sure.
'Cause
Hold on.
that's reckless endangerment to a child.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't. I mean, that girl had to have been screaming too. I mean,
Yeah.
and I get you got all those other kids screaming, but like
You could have just
it's
avoided
right
it by
there.
making sure she got out of the fucking door.
Yeah,
Like,
well, that too. But I mean, it's right there. You
sounds
should.
sad.
And another thing is for bus drivers, I'm not sure, maybe the law changed or maybe the law doesn't exist in Kentucky, but for bus drivers, you're supposed to make sure that before your door closes, because of the stop sign, that kid is on the concrete,
Yeah.
not on the
Yeah.
asphalt.
So Sanders starts to drive off, and Allie is seen desperately running in an effort to keep up with the bus
Yeah.
as it pulls her along. After a few seconds, she is unable to keep up and falls and is dragged by the bus.
Yeah.
Damn, whoever wrote this article is so good at being like dramatic.
Yeah.
During the incident, another student is seen standing by Sanders as he drives the vehicle, and the driver is heard chatting and shouting at some of the students. Sanders fails to notice what is going on until another vehicle is heard honking its horn in an apparent effort to getting her to stop. At that point, Sanders looks to the doors and notices Allie trapped. She stops the bus and is heard exclaiming, "Oh my God, oh my God." The doors open and Sanders rushes down the stairs to see the 6-year-old. Obviously, it took place in 2015. It came to light this week at the civil trial against Sanders.
Oh, so this didn't even like see the light of day until like 3 years later.
She was dragged 1,147 feet.
Yeah. That's like what, 3 football fields?
She broke 16 rules of her employment as a bus driver, including around ensuring children get on and off the bus safely,
Yeah.
as well as failing to watch Allie disembark the bus. She also allegedly ran a stop sign and allowed another student to stand while she was driving. Sanders took the stand to testify as a witness, where she expressed regret for what happened.
Yeah, like the whole there really shouldn't have been a reason she continued.
So, yeah.
We still have a couple videos here, but thank you for that. I appreciate that extra information. So we have another bus
Doesn't
here.
sound sincere, but okay.
We have another bus here.
Okay, and we're in another bus here, and people just living their day, getting to their job.
Oh my god, I can already tell this is gonna be good. That's what it's like to chew 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
And they're all driving. Oh my god, a car out of nowhere!
Jesus.
Oh shit, Jesus.
Oh man,
Did that
I
guy
wonder.
jump or is he getting flung by the
I think
car?
he got flung by the window. Here, let me see this. I'm gonna try to pause it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
he
my
got
god, dude. Okay, yeah, the window or some whatever this
Yeah,
is
it's the
pushed
window.
in.
Yeah, it's the window of the vehicle.
Yeah, so this thing right here. But
Oh,
still,
yeah.
like, nah, that guy has internal bruising. That's bad.
That's great. I love it.
How does it feel to choose 5 gum?
Toyotathon 2020 is on the right now.
All right. So
This is a raccoon,
he had a
on
helicopter
top of a
tail
feed
going,
trailer.
I don't get it.
and he's just an old raccoon.
Jesus
Woo! Look at that
Christ.
little tail. He
Fucking
helicopters down. You don't
cocksucker.
see that? Reminds me of Tails from
Stupid
Sonic.
bad.
You don't see
I think that was the
shit?
air. Would it not just be the air that was?
No, it's his tail.
Yeah, I know, but like the air, like pushing the tail. Is that not what?
No, that
He was
thing
actually-
spiraled.
Okay.
Play it one more time.
Jesus Christ. Fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, fucking cocksucker.
Stupid bad. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ!
Call him a stupid bastard, but yeah, he's flying, so.
All right, last one.
So imagine skydiving for the first time, and then
And
this
this
shit happens. So they're ready here.
Is he on the wheel?
They're on a little plane here. They're
No,
getting
no.
ready.
He's probably stuck.
And out of nowhere is another plane.
This is why the FAA exists, everybody.
No parachutes inside.
Oh, now I need to know the backstory of this shit.
Yo. Yo, that looks surreal as fuck. Like, that's what a practical effect should look like, just not in real life.
Do you want a backstory to this one? Let's see what I can do.
Watch this. Okay. Play this. Look at that.
Oh,
Maybe they tried to catch him or something.
But that's what I'm trying to. But, wait,
Help.
but are they going down or is this thing? what
He's
is
going up.
why do people feel the need to like put their foot out like that's gonna
Like, don't come any closer.
Oh, stop it!
That's gonna.
Foot's gone along with your ankle. And then explodes. Whoa! Yeah, I shouldn't laugh at that. That's a cry for help right there.
Fuck. At least they all have. At
You
least
want to go skydiving now?
At least they can all just parachute their asses out.
You had the whole sky, my man. Oh, that's great.
Let me see if I can find something on this.
And that's why we don't have flying cars. You know, I actually agree with that because so here's the thing about a flying car. To fly, you need to be FAA certified.
Yeah.
And you have to schedule your flight path, all the other shit. So that way they know that you're not going to crash into somebody. So you get drunk one night, decide, I'm going to fly home. Yeah, it's a car. It's not a plane. It's no big deal. And then you end up crashing into fucking, I don't know, seagulls or something, and then crashes on some dude's house. There's no winning with a flying car.
So there was 9 people. And I
on the
guess the other plane took a shit, and then that's when it crashes in the S1, and everybody jumped out of it, and everybody made it.
Wow.
No
Yeah.
injuries or what?
I'm looking, but it happened like 8 years. Well, I don't know how old this article is, but this article is 2021. It said it happened 8 years, and back in 2013.
Holy shit.
So it's just resurfacing, and obviously resurfacing again. But the 2 planes were flying close together. The skydivers were supposed to jump in formation. However, the terrifying video shows the moment the 2 small Cessnas carrying the skydivers crashed together, bursting into flames. The lead pilot said his windshield shattered and he heard a loud noise before he jumped. The plane broke mid-air, but luckily it was full of skydivers who managed to parachute to safety. Almost, this is 8 years after blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. So that's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, man.
Let's go skydiving.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Besides, those were performing skydivers, so I think I'll be okay. I'm an amateur skydiver.
I've never done it, so
I don't think I'll die.
So you can everyone can always skydive at least once.
Yeah, I'm down for one time.
I'd be for it. Yeah.
Oh, I meant like if you don't make it the first time, you still did it one time.
Yeah.
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 Everyone
That's okay.
can. Yeah. You can skydive one time.
Yeah. Well, you'll be skydiving straight into your grave, but yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
At least you did it on the way there.
You know, one of my favorite Drake and Josh jokes was about skydiving. Is like, so did you know? He said, did you know that like 1 out of every 10 skydivers never make it to the ground? And then Josh is like, what do you mean they don't make it to the ground? Where do they go? It's like, it was like season 5, episode 1. I died. I was like fucking 10 years old at that point. I was like, this shit is so fucking funny.
That's not bad.
Oh man.
The good shit.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
So we ready for
We're
your
closing it up.
Did you ever come up with a thing, by the way? Like a
No,
closing?
I still
You
have
didn't?
it.
Okay.
I know you guys want me to do motherly advice, but I don't feel like I'm the best person to be.
That's
doing
fine. You don't have to do motherly advice.
Give fatherly advice.
Give sex advice.
that. Give sex advice.
Should I make a band called the Condominiums? No? Abstinent Avengers, huh? Still going with Abstinent Avengers. Fair enough. Hey everybody, and welcome to Words of Wisdom with Cisco. That is I. Well, let's start off with... You feel like threatening somebody? Threaten them all. Troll them. Tell them you're gonna murder them. Hang them. Burn them. Or then tell them, I hope you flatline in the hospital and you never fucking make it. Because you know what? You'll never be arrested. It's the beauty of the internet. Ta-da.
Or if you're gonna do it anonymously. Go to Reddit. Go to Tumblr. Somewhere where you can actually say something.
Just be a man. Show who the fuck you are. Without fear. Next up.
300-pound neck beard. Sit behind a computer.
Do you live in an area that's inhabited by gators? I recommend the community pool instead of the swamps or the lakes. Because either way, you're gonna get bitten by a gator. And then when you survive the bite, you're gonna get infected and die. So swim in beautiful, clean, crystal blue chlorine pools. And last but not least, words of wisdom. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And that have been words of wisdom with Cisco.
Did I ask you the...
I don't remember.
Okay. Did I ask you? Maybe?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, this is gonna be dad jokes with Josh. So, Autumn, why did the archaeologist have a breakdown?
Why?
Because his career was in ruins. And that was dad jokes with Josh.
Ah, do you get it? Because an archaeologist discovers ruins of old towns. Hold on, let me do that better. Hi, I'm Gilbert Godfrey. Do you get it?
God, no.
It's because God damn it.
Indiana Jones!
Short Round is my greatest fan.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so I think that's gonna be the show. Look at that, it's an hour and 12.
Hey, did you already close it up? I have a joke too. Hold on.
Oh, that's a joke? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, what do you call? Don't ruin it.
Okay.
What do you call a Jew that's been crucified? What happens when you crucify a Jew, huh?
What?
Christianity. Chin chin. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Shalom. Anyways. Well, this has been about an hour. I am Cisco.
And I'm Josh.
I'm Autumn.
And this has been about an hour, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Later. Next week, conspiracy theories.
No.
No.
I'm
No.
just kidding. I just want to see what you guys are going to say.